Hey y'all, Teannabranae here. Welcome back to my channel. We got another book review today. We got another book review for y'all. This one is called You'll Always Be My Baby, and it's by Ladii Nesha. Shout out to her. Book is set in Detroit. That's what I'm talking about. The book is about a nurse named Teanna, and she meets a I think he was semi-pro. He's not like NASCAR. He's like Detroit level. I don't know. Semi-pro racer named Rex. Um, and they kind of basically have like an instant connection. And then after a great night together, Rex basically convinces Teanna to marry him. They get married like within the first few days in a relationship or whatever. I rated this book a 4.5 out of 5. I like this book. Another comfort read for your girl. Things I like about this book. Teanna has a best friend named Jelly, and I think Jelly is hilarious. And I like the fact that her funny extends to her own life as opposed to her funny just revolving around Teanna's life. Like Jelly's life is not significant in the story by no means. But excuse me. But I like the way she has an individual story that's hilarious. Something else I like about this book is that even though it's small, Teanna constantly stands up for herself. Child, let me tell y'all, Rex's mama and his sisters are a piece of work, and they are very much so. My son and my brother is my man, especially the my son is my man part. And so throughout the book, Rex's mom is constantly demeaning and belittling and insulting Teanna. She calls her fat. She like calls her a hoe and all kinds of mess. And she's like actively trying to ruin Teanna's life and ruin Teanna and Rex's relationship. But I do like the fact that Teanna, for the most part, stands up for herself. She doesn't necessarily take it lying down. She bites back. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I like that she does not allow Rex to make excuses for his mom and his sister's bad behavior towards her. Something else that I like, the twist at the end of the book. Okay, so in the book, Teanna is a nurse. Okay, I told y'all that. She happens to be a nurse at the nursing home that Rex's grandfather is an inpatient at, and Teanna happens to be his nurse. So in the book, Teanna is going to give the grandfather medication, and this is another thing that was like Teanna's a dummy because why would she do this? In the book, the mother is in the room because it's her dad, so she's in the room with granddad, and Teanna goes in there to give medicine, and the mama is like, "I could do it. You don't have to don't touch my father," basically. And Teanna gives the medicine to Rex's mom and leaves the room. And I'm like, I done been to the hospital. My sister's a nurse. Like, I watch a lot of movies, and one thing you never see is that nurse, number one, put the medicine into somebody else's hand who is not the patient. And number two, they do not leave the room before that medicine goes into that patient's mouth. Like, Teanna, you's a fool. Anyway, because of it, Teanna gets fired. Because whatever medicine the grandfather ends up taking, he's allergic to. It was aspirin, basically, or something. I don't know. He's allergic to it. Anyway, eventually, somebody at the job was filming a TikTok and sees Rex's mom in the background switching the medication because Teanna left her cart unattended with the medicine sitting on it in the hallway, which is another thing I don't think I've ever heard of a nurse doing. Because medicine is locked up. Like, medicine isn't just sitting on the top of a rolly cart. It's locked into the case. And they gotta like scan a badge and not. Lady Nesha, I don't know what was up with that part. I ain't never seen a nurse who got the medicine sitting on top of a rolly cart. But whatever. Anyway, somebody was filming a TikTok and they catch her doing it. So the hospital, of course, presses charges on Rex's mom. Then, uh, Yana is badly beat by her mama because her mama's a jealous witch. She beats Yana and she gets arrested. Y'all, this twist at the end. Why they end up being Sallys? Both of their mamas. And was bonding over the way they hate Yana. The mama hate Yana because Yana is her daughter and ruined her life basically because she felt like she didn't get to live a life she should have lived because she had a daughter. And then Rex mama mad that she done took her son away. I need a part two because they in there plotting. And none of them got a long enough sentence in my opinion. So they finna be home soon. Anyways. Child, that was filmmates. Things I dislike. There's a part where Yana's ex Jelly and Jelly's little boo cut off Yana's ex-boyfriend's toes. So I brought an ex-boyfriend is sleeping with the mom now. Yana's mama. It's crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta read it. I ain't telling y'all all the details, but y'all gotta read it. And they cut his toes off in the book. And I'm like, nah, Jelly, that was too far. Once again, this is not the mob. What's going on here? But, you know, that part was kind of just like, okay. The scene itself is funny. The chapter is funny. But that one instance of the chapter is kind of just like, okay. Something else that I do not like. I don't like Rex. Rex is manipulative AF because in the beginning we don't know why Rex asks Yana to marry him so soon. It just kind of comes off like I'm in love with her and I think we should get married. That's what you think. No, he knows his mama is a problem and he knows his mama is chasing off all the women he's into. And he marries Yana because it's harder to get divorced than it is to just leave. So he's like, we can get to know each other while we marry. But in reality is, I know she's not going to like my mama, so I'm going to marry her ass. And she got to deal with my mama anyway. He knew his mama was a problem from the jump. It had that girl say, I do. And have to deal with this lady got her fired. This lady almost had her lose her nursing license. This lady had you thinking the baby she was carrying wasn't yours. This lady threw away all of her clothes and property. Like, it was just like, what? He knew this, and he's like in the book pretending he didn't realize his mom was crazy, and everybody's lying on his mama, and she's an angel. She couldn't possibly want to ruin my life this way. But at the same time, you know she wants to ruin your life because you tricked that girl into marrying you so that she couldn't ruin your life. Rex, I don't like you, and I want Yana to find somebody new. I don't want Yana to like you no more. I want her to move on from you because you definitely knew what kind of mama you had. Because she didn't just get like that. She been like that forever, and you trapped that girl. Not only did you trap her, you trapped her with a baby too. Now your mama in prison with her mama conspiring. Something else I didn't like about the book. I said I hope Rex and Yana aren't cousins now because they kind of do this flirty banter thing with Rex's granddad and Yana's grandma. And I'm like, Ladii Nesha, don't go that far because we don't need them being cousins who are married. Pump the brakes. Don't throw the fishing rod out. Reel it in. Really am. Overall, like I said, this book was a 4.5 out of 5. I absolutely love this book. It's the right amount of funny, sorrow, joy, all that stuff combined into one. I really enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.